Hey everybody, it's me again, Kale. Here once more playing Tales of Vesperia. Last time we left off, we nearly died in the desert and wound up here in Jormungand of all places. Weird, right? I'm weirded out. Anyway, we got a tip about the clear seal crystal and a sage of some sort. So we're gonna check in with the couple that we saved and make sure they're alright. And then go check out the sage. Yeah, don't worry, we'll get there. Alright, they seem fine.
Jormungand and Mantic are totally different. It's much cooler here. Maybe it's the ocean.
The ocean is very nice, yeah? It's a beautiful place, too.
But it seems boring. I wonder what the folks here do for fun.
I kind of like it. This kind of calm, quiet village suits me. I can't stand loud people.
Fair.
Oh, that's gotta hurt, old man.
Wolf.
She was talking about the town, not about me.
Maybe.
Do you really hate me that much?
Oh, poor Raven. Oh, that's so Raven. I'd leave, but it's my channel. Oh. Well, hello, Governor. By the way, I love this floral arch. That is beautiful. Who is your florist and your architect? I want to give them a hearty pat on the back. Huh. Good luck with that. Alright, let's go check out this big building. Hold on. Damn. Hold on. Cat! Cat! Oh, look at him do a stretch. Oh, look at his big eyes. He's a buddy. Meow, meow, meow. No, he's a good cat.
Excuse me.
What are you... Who the... How did...
Huh? Hey, that's... You're...
Who exactly?
We've run into each other a couple times.
You? How have you come to this place?
What do you mean, how? We walked. As in, across the desert.
I see. And yet, how did you... No matter. For what reason have you come?
We're a little curious about this.
Are you a Critian? I can't tell because I can't see your ears.
This must have cost you dearly to obtain.
Actually, it just sort of landed in our lap.
That was quite a miracle.
You're planning on making a barrier blastia, aren't you? You're free to go pretending you're a sage, but forget about making any blastia. Who would even consider building a barrier blastia with something that's so obviously not a core?
But it is a solid mass of air. It simply lacks an inscribed formula.
Fair.
Lacks an inscribed formula? What do you mean?
They are most commonly known as apatheia, of which the clear CL crystal is one example.
What's an apatheia?
So this is an apatheia?
That the treasure you've been looking for, old man?
Also, I am not the sage.
Oh.
Huh?
No such being exists any longer.
That's a problem. We'll need to get that back from you in that case.
But there are people that are talking about the sage.
Neither I nor humanity have a need for such a thing.
Hey, whoa!
What are you doing? Hold on a sec.
Whoa, dude! Chill the fuck...
It's the same phenomenon we saw at King's
dick.
Mock.
Oh, man. Just when I found one.
The apatheia bring only chaos to humanity. They are better off returned to air.
Return to air? Is that really all you did just now?
It's still no reason to go smashing other people's things.
What kind of a person treats treasure so poorly?
Yeah.
Wasn't the clear seal crystal, the apatheia, needed to save this town from the monsters?
This town has no use for a barrier. And no need to be saved. This place has been granted everlasting calm.
Come to mention it, it is pretty quiet here.
But still, there are monsters like Pharaoh nearby.
How do you know of Pharaoh?
I'd ask you the same thing.
You're
You seem to
weird.
know about him yourself.
Please, tell us what you know. Pharaoh referred to me as a poison.
I see.
Oh, that's not the look of somebody that I am gonna be happy with in a moment.
You know something, don't you?
There is a being in this world who possesses a power the Endelakea despise.
The Hudo, what now?
You mean...
Is the name?
Me?
Is that what that monster was? Pharaoh is?
This being is known as the Child of the Full Moon.
Child of the Full Moon? Like in the legend? By Entelakea, you mean Pharaoh?
That is correct.
But what would the Entelakea have against me? Against a Child of the Full Moon? What is this power the Child of the Full Moon possesses that they despise?
You're healing. It's not based off of a Blastia.
That answer lies only within the hearts of the Entelakea themselves.
Can you, like, hook up a meeting?
Which means I've got no choice but to find Pharaoh and ask him myself.
Do not be foolish. Meeting Pharaoh would end only in the death of the Child of the Full Moon.
But...
Estelle, give it a rest.
Hey, Reggae, Jaeger from Ruins Gate talked about the Entelakea earlier, didn't he?
I mean, did he? But Jaeger's from Leviathan's Claw. Let's not mix
Something
things
about
up.
them being the ancient race that built Nordopolica.
So Pharaoh built Nordopolica? That doesn't seem possible.
Take your leave. There's nothing more for you here.
So confused.
Wait, there's something I want to ask you too. What were you doing at that Air Crene? Just who are you? What is that sword of yours?
Why is your hair so beautiful?
Those matters exceed your comprehension.
You know, that's fair. Can't imagine the regiment you have to go through in order to keep that mane so luscious.
Do not ask of them again. Go.
Where do you get off?
Rita.
This place is weird still.
Duke may have been the one that saved us in the desert.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go and thank him.
Hold up. He doesn't seem the type to do something like that.
You don't think so?
Just a hunch. You said that Child of the Full Moon he mentioned was the sister of brave Vesperia, right?
Yeah. Goddess who bathes this world in her golden light, you are named Child of the Full Moon.
And your healing spells are...
Your brother, brave Vesperia, watches over us from the skies. You remain bound to your mother, the Earth, and will shelter her with your unceasing protection.
Is there like a hidden meaning in there?
Then why would the Entelakea want them dead?
I'm not sure, but maybe it's more than just an old legend.
Remaining to protect the Earth, huh?
Could protecting the Earth have anything to do with ruling over this world?
You mean like becoming the Emperor? If Estelle is the Child of the Full Moon, that would add up.
Which means all the previous emperors would have been on Pharaoh's hit list.
I've never heard of anything like that.
This all sounds pretty complicated.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, Patty.
Yeah, I suppose it might be a bit too complicated for you, Patty.
It's too complicated for you too, old man.
Called out!
Rita can explain it to you later.
Me?
Shouldn't we be thinking more about what to do next?
I like how everybody just passes responsibility in this party.
I'm gonna stay here. There are things I've got to investigate.
Investigate?
Clear seal crystals, apatheia, all kinds of things. Honestly, I have a few bones to pick with Mr. Warm and Fuzzy over there. If you're all going back, we'll have to say our goodbyes here.
But...
Oh, that's too bad. I don't imagine the desert will be much fun on your own, but good luck.
Oh, that's right. I can't go anywhere without crossing that desert.
We can afford to take a load off while she's checking things out, can't we? I'm pretty interested in Apatheia myself.
Yeah, we can give you a day or two.
If we're going back into the desert, we need to take time to prepare. We don't want to keel over again.
That's true. How about we leave tomorrow? Rita, one day should be enough, right?
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay then, we'll meet up near the exit tomorrow morning.
Right. See you then.
By the way, I know those glasses are optional, but I really cannot fully picture Rita without them anymore. I think they complete the look. Is Duke still hanging around in here?
I have nothing left to say to you.
You're not gonna follow him?
What's the point? He's not gonna talk to me.
So this was a complete waste of time?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Apatheia?
When the air crane went berserk, Jaeger was carrying this box. This box was what messed up my magic.
You think the Apatheia is what's causing the air crane to go out of control?
Judging from the evidence, it could be a valid hypothesis.
Maybe.
So when the Blastia and Heliord was going out of control, you think there was Apatheia nearby? And the air crane and cave mock too?
There may have been.
These are
Otherwise,
good
maybe
clues.
the Apatheia has been damaging the whole world's air crane little by little. And a large distortion just happened to appear then.
I see.
It's really nothing more than a guess, but it could be right.
You don't sound very sure of yourself.
In science, you continually make hypotheses, then test them, and you get closer and closer to the truth. That's how it is.
I mean, yeah, that is the scientific method. Ask a question, answer the question, see if the answer fits.
Well, okay. Maybe I can do something with this after all.
What are you gonna do now?
The next step after a hypothesis is testing it.
So... Alright, fair, that's fine. Ooh. Shortens time. Neat. Damn. Got some neat trophies. Nice. Glad to see that whoever lived here was accomplished. I don't remember there being any other way into this continent, especially not to the desert.
We weren't able to find Pharaoh after all.
Yeah, our first job as a guild was an egregious failure.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't call it a failure. I mean, we at least got to Jormungand. That's
What do you think?
pretty neat.
Should we go back to Dongrest?
That might be best. But would you be okay with that, Yuri? And what about Estelle?
I'd be fine with it. As for Estelle, I'll leave that answer up to her.
All right.
This sure is a serene little town.
Huh? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? No guilds, no empire. It's a little strange.
Yeah, but I think it's relaxing.
Yeah, but even so, I prefer Dongrest.
That's how everyone is. Everybody prefers the place where they grew up.
You too, Yuri?
Well, yeah, sure.
But if we're gonna work together in brave Vesperia, we'll have to decide on a single place for our home base.
We could always make someplace new, you know.
Someplace new?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, everyone thinks of Dongrest as the Union City, but it's really Altosk City. It could be like that. Brave Vesperia could make its own city.
Yeah! I like the sound of that.
Brave Vesperia's own city. Yeah, I like that idea.
Well, either way, we've got a lot of jobs as a guild ahead of us before we can be thinking about things like that.
First, we need to find a resource that we can import and or export. Preferably export, because then we're a good spot on the map. That gives us trade options. Then, we need a barrier blastia.
Yeah.
Monsters aren't going to stop themselves, you know.
Now that you mention it, Nordopolica is Palestrali's city, isn't it?
Yeah, if you think of it that way, Nordopolica's more of a guild city than Dongrest even.
Yeah, And Belius rules the city, too. Nordopolica. Leader of a city, Duce of a guild. Wonder what sort of person Belius is.
I suppose after those several days we spent in the desert, it's probably getting close to a new moon. Should probably go back and see if we can figure out who Belius is and what they up to. Anybody here in the archway? Not who I expected, but I'll take it.
Hey, old man. You can feel free to go on ahead to Nordopolica.
Hey there, youngin'. What? You want to get rid of me so soon?
Wrong. I just wouldn't want you to miss the new moon and your chance to deliver the letter all on our account.
Honestly, I could do fine without your concern.
Wrong again. If brave Vesperia gets in the way of Altosk's work, we'll be apologizing to the Dawn for an eternity.
What? You're too young to bother yourself with such fluff.
It's a matter of brave Vesperia being trustworthy. You see what I mean?
We've still got time left until the new moon. We'll be fine.
You sure?
Anyway, ain't about to go back through the desert and that cave myself.
You know, I can respect that.
If I got killed by some monster on the way there, not only would the letter not get delivered, but brave Vesperia certainly wouldn't look very trustworthy to potential clients then, would they?
In that case, we'd collect your bones and the letter and deliver them as promised.
Oh, how kind. Wait, hey!
Anyway, just as long as you won't go blaming me if you don't manage to deliver it on time.
No problem.
Good. Might keep you to that. You dingus. Let me guess, Judith is outside town again, isn't she? Every time.
You're always out walking around, aren't you?
Yes, I guess I'm a pretty restless person.
That's unexpected.
You seem to have some problems staying put yourself.
I'm pretty restless myself.
That's not so unexpected, I think. Maybe it's the wanderlust coming back to me from when I used to fly around with Baul all the time.
Yeah, back when you were wearing that weird white armor.
Yes. Are you going to look for Pharaoh by yourself?
Nah.
Oh, then where were you planning on going?
I was mostly just looking for you because I know you usually do this.
On a walk.
Oh, I see.
Doesn't it seem like we've been meeting this way a lot recently?
No, must be your imagination.
Judith, please. You're very predictable at this point. After these two, I'm only missing Patty, which...
So you weren't able to meet Pharaoh after all?
But I learned about some very important things. The child of the full moon, and the Antilochaea.
But the only new thing we learned was what those words mean. As for the reason Pharaoh's trying to kill you, it seems we won't know unless we go and ask him directly.
And that could be dangerous.
But you heard what he was saying. If I go to meet Pharaoh, he'll just wipe me out.
It looks like we'll never know the truth then.
After all this, it's like I'm being told that I should just give up.
No, no way.
Maybe...
Huh?
Maybe what I'm trying so hard to figure out isn't really that important to know at all.
What do you mean?
If I'd never met you, Yuri, and I just kept living my life in that castle, I would have lived without ever knowing about the child of the full moon, or the Antilochaea, so maybe I could just go on living without knowing why Pharaoh wants me dead.
So you're saying you should just go back to the capital?
I think that's definitely an option.
If that's what you want to do, I won't stop you.
Yuri...
Our contract with you is null and void at this point, after all.
That's true.
It's just, I don't really like hypothetical situations. They're not real life.
Fair.
And I'm not too good at pretending to forget things that I already know. If you can do that, then I don't have any problem with it. But can you really?
Then I can't do that either. But I have no idea what I should do in this sort of situation.
You want to know the truth, but you don't know what to do. That'd be a good summary of your situation, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Well, first step is summarizing the situation so you have a place to kick off from. Now that we're there, just tag along with us till we get back to civilization. Maybe you'll find answers.
Would you like a skewer?
Sure.
Is it any good?
Why don't you try it out? It's my grandfather's secret recipe.
What? But didn't you say you had amnesia?
I know everything there is to know about Ifrid. I traveled all over researching about him after all. That's how I figured out Ifrid was the one who told me my name was Patty.
Ifrid told you your name?
That's my oldest memory.
Hmm.
Just remembering that fond look makes me feel all warm inside.
But nothing before that.
I don't know whether he's really my grandfather or not.
Your amnesia confuses me.
But I feel that he was such an important person to me that I can't help but think that's who he is.
I see. Still, it might have been smarter to keep that to yourself.
But...
You're used to it, huh?
I don't let small stuff like that bother me.
Crying gets you nowhere, was it? But even if you understand that in your head, your emotions aren't necessarily gonna listen.
That's true.
I'm more patient than a camouflaged stone flounder sitting still in a field of stones.
You have the weirdest sayings.
Oh yeah? But your info broker turned his back on you too.
It's nothing. Things will work out. Tomorrow is another day. What will be, will be. In any case, you need to eat up if you want to cheer up.
This is good.
Didn't I tell ya?
Well, good luck holding to that, Patty. Anyway, time to get some sleep. Wow, 50 gold? Really? Damn, you lot are hospitable. Also, I just dropped like 23,000 gold into what may or may not be a ghost town.
Glad you could make it.
Howdy, friends.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You'll be heading back too, right?
Yes. Thanks to your help, we've recovered our strength. We were thinking we'd cross the desert with you all. That is, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
Just make sure you don't go wandering off.
How about us? What's our plan after this?
I'm headed for the Air Crane and the Wizened of Kados. But I am curious about the Entelekea, too.
I have the honored task of delivering this letter here to Bellius.
I'd like to meet Bellius once myself. I mean, seriously, the Duce. I want to see just what kind of person the leader of the only guild to rival Altosk really is.
Bellius?
Yeah. Bellius is the Duce of Palestrale, which governs Nordopolica. She's the most important person there.
It's a she.
You're friends with someone that amazing, Carol?
Huh? Friends? Well,
They've never met.
It's Nordopolica for me, too. I'm gonna see what Flynn has to say about those knights in Mantake. That's assuming he's still in Nordopolica, of course.
I want to know why the Entelekea hate the Child of the Full Moon, which means I have to meet Pharaoh.
But there's gotta be another way that doesn't involve Pharaoh.
Right. Besides, walking around in the desert just looking for him wouldn't be easy.
Why don't we all head for Nordopolica then? You're only looking to find out the reason you were attacked by the Entelekea, correct?
Yes?
I imagine Bellius could tell you if you met with her.
Why? Because of the connection between the Entelekea and the Colosseum?
I do remember Jaeger mumbling something about the Entelekea of Nordopolica.
That's true. If she's in charge of a place that the
If we
Entelekea
can
have...
believe anything he told us.
Well,
Have
we'll
a hand
pass
in.
through the Wizened of Kados on the way to see Bellius. Good enough?
True enough. All right then, Nordopolica it is.
right. First, let's get back to Mantake.
What about Patty?
If I remember correctly, there were some people in Nordopolica who didn't think too highly of Patty.
I'll be fine, as long as I don't run into any of them. As soon as I'm out in the open sea, everything will be okay.
Then, will you come with us?
Aye, that I will.
Okay, good. We need somebody who can captain the ship, anyway.
Didn't Bellius only meet with people on the night of the new moon?
Yeah, we'll have to get a move on if we're going to see her. I'll kick myself if we miss the new moon and have to wait another month.
That would suck. Alright.
I had no idea there were villages in the middle of the sands of Kagor.
I'm impressed they've managed to live here without a barrier to protect them.
They don't even have outer walls. Any monster could destroy this village easy. I don't feel like I could really get a good night's sleep in a place like this.
I do wonder how they handle the danger of wild monsters.
I guess everyone in town is just really strong.
Could you be any more stupid?
Yeah, we never really did figure out that particular mystery. Yeah, that's Boogie. Oh, I actually have a field map now. Tight. No, I'll stay on the field, thank you very much. What the hell is that, though? Oh god, it's blazing here. Ow, my eyes. What the hell is this? It looks interesting.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Yeah. New moves. Ow, ow, ow. Speaking of new moves, I haven't changed his moves up in a bit. Draconian Slash on. Let's, Concealed Wave. Yeah. Ooh, that was neat.
Oh, guess we're done. These are the threads that weave our future.
Yay! Made her happy. Wow, we just got a whole bunch of crap. Okay, that was a time. Go. Start with the War Harpoon. Must learn all of the abilities. The biggest bag. Ooh. Terrifying. Let's start with these bastard swords. Slowly working his way up.
Can a clear CL crystal really be used to make a barrier?
If they could, and we had enough, we'd be able to make as many barriers as we wanted.
Then even areas that suffer frequent monster attacks could be assured safety.
Yeah, but if it were possible, wouldn't something like that have happened by now?
Maybe it's best not to get our hopes up about it then.
Ever the realist, I see.
All I'm doing is speculating on the most probable outcome.
Actually, I think that's what being a realist means.
Yeah, actually. Was this just a feature on the land, or can I go inspect that skeleton? I would like to go inspect that skeleton if I can, please. Gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Yeah! Gold dust! Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that was a lot. Thanks, buddy. You're a good friend. You unfortunately dead skeleton.
Ooh, they look scary.
Oh, sharpened rage!
Angels grant us your favor.
No, this paralysis is really getting to me. Bam!
That's what happens when I get serious.
These are the threads that...
Nice.
Duke certainly has an air of mystery about him.
He's an asshole.
He's a real man.
Patty prefers masculine fellas, I see.
I thought he was pretty cool.
Did you look at the
Wouldn't
guy?
have killed him to listen to us a little?
Maybe he was caught off guard. We did just kind of show up out of nowhere.
Did one of us say anything rude to him?
Probably you, Rita. Ow! Hey, no hitting!
I wonder if he's always lived here in Jormungand.
Who knows? I didn't get the feeling he'd been here all that long, though.
Just
Duke is pretty weird.
no words.
But this
Just
whole town is pretty weird too.
It is weird, but you can live a quiet, comfortable life here.
let's go check out that little bit of ocean water, I think. Oh, another skeleton! I wonder if I can reach it from here. Probably not. It looks like there's a big river cutting us off. Damn. Like a channel, honestly. Doesn't appear to be any landmarks up here, so I'm just gonna go ahead back and get to town. No sense taking any more time than I need to here. This place sucks. Just in general. Ooh, Skeleton! Skeleton! And a path up the hill. Never mind. One more detour. I am mildly prone to detours, so my apologies. Ooh, a wolf fang. Nice.
I'm so hungry.
I'm dying here.
Already? The girls look like they're doing fine.
Was that Estelle? Listen, her stomach's rumbling too.
I can wait, though it's been a little difficult.
Hmm? That sounded like it came from Rita.
Judy, you too? Are you trying to see who can hold out the longest?
Perhaps a diet is a little bit like a competition in holding out.
A diet? What do you need a diet for? Especially you, Rita. Lose any more weight and you'll...
I'm just waiting until I finish reading this book, okay?
Just trip him. Nice. Alright. We're back. Screw this desert life. We are here. We are going to save the game. And we'll head back into town to pick up some more supplies in the next episode. There might be an event in there, so I just want to be careful. Anyway, hope you're enjoying yourselves as we finish our business out in the desert finally. That was an arc. And if you are, please let me know down below if you like, comment, subscribe. And we'll come back, hit up Mantic real quick in the next episode, and then head back to Nordopolica. Provided everything goes fine. Till then, though, you will have yourselves a fabulous day. And I'll see you in the next adventure. Later.